Alright, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. See if the camera's working. Well, that's not the camera. That's the screenshot, isn't it? This is the camera right here. The camera seems to be working. Let's see if the overlays are working. They seem to be working. Are we getting volume? Looks like we're getting volume. Are we getting any sound from the game? Well, the game is kind of quiet now. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Got that on the wrong thing. That will distort the sound if we have it set that way. Alright, let me see. Alright, now I think I need to set a few other things here. Get set up. I'm on a little earlier than usual. Today I had to pick up my car. It was being worked on, so I got back early. Alright, let's see here. Back into Fortnite. So, Thursday, around 6, I'll be definitely on. And that's the day the new Hearthstone cards come out. So, that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see here. See what all we have. We have challenges. Week 7 is going to be unlocked on Thursday too. Tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday, so that's the same day as the Hearthstone cards are coming out. So we might talk about those at some point on Thursday, depending. Definitely on Friday we'll be talking about whatever shows up here mysteriously at the time it's supposed to show up. Alright, and then let's see what's here. Hidden Gnome in different locations. We only have 2 more locations for Hidden Gnomes. So we'll be going after, we'll be looking for gnomes today. What is our, we need to update our streams to something about World of Warships, but that's not right. Fortnite. And looking for gnomes, aren't we? Gnomes. Gnome is actually, where's my screen here? Gnome is actually the name of a windowing interface for Linux. Interestingly enough, or not interestingly enough, if you're not interested in that type of thing. All right, so we searched a bunch of chests, probably like 7 in Lonely Lodge yesterday, and we started with the gnome thing, and we've actually found 5 of them while we were going along. So we need to find 2 more of those, if I can even remember where we already went. But I think running around we'll find them, because they are easy to find. Well, they're hard to find, but they're kind of easy to locate the area they're in, because they laugh annoyingly. And so we can find them that way. Search hidden gnome. Okay, that's what I was just. Deal damage with shotguns to opponents. I have not even used a shotgun this week, so that's why there's 0 there. Even if I was using a shotgun, good chance I miss with those. Those are the problem with shotguns is they do a lot of damage, but if you miss, it takes a while to reload. In fact, the rocket launchers seem to me like they reload faster than the shotguns. And one of the models of the shotgun kind of sticks a little bit from what I understand. Not that it would make a great deal of difference to me anyway, because I don't do that well with them. But people who really like them say there's a few models that stick every now and then. So it takes a little longer to reload them every now and then, is what's going on with that. Alright, let's see here. Follow treasure map found in retail row. I shouldn't go back and follow all the treasure maps. Suppressed weapons eliminations. Oh, we got this. We got the search chest ammo in supply drop in a single match. That was the one we came in at 3 yesterday. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Eliminate opponents in Shifty Shaft 3. I was actually eliminated in Shifty Shaft the other day. All right. So, you know, there's a gnome in Shifty Shafts. Maybe we'll go to Shifty Shafts today. I think we're doing with explosives again. So, let's deal with that. The battle pass. Where are we at here? Okay, we've got this. We're already using that, aren't we? Are we using this stream? I believe we are. Nothing real interesting coming up for a while. Guy looks a little bit like James Brolin. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the locker room. So yeah, we've got that trail on, so I'm pretty happy with that. Wait a minute. Do we want to? We have backpacks. This is the backpack that's supposed to go with it, but I like this backpack better on. Or do I have that backpack on? Let's see. I think I just totally took it off, didn't I? What's this backpack look like? Nah, I think I had this backpack on because I think it goes with better with that. The egg goes with nothing. That looks absolutely ridiculous. But it is kind of funny. That just doesn't seem to quite fit, even though it's a very nice backpack. All right, let's go in here. What do we got here? High explosive 2, back with even more bang. All right. Port a fort coming soon. New portable fort sprouts a quick defensive position upon impact. Now, I am looking forward to that. I'll tell you that right now. I am looking. That's coming soon. We don't know when. Maybe it's this week. Maybe it's next week. Maybe it's the next season. Who knows? Exclusive Twitch Prime pack. I already got that. In fact, I have that. Is that the uniform that I have? Yeah, I have all of that. I got that. I got the Twitch Prime pack. All right, let's see here. Squads, high explosive squads, duos. All right, let's really go out there and see what we can do, what damage we can do. We only have 2 days left of high explosives, but I'm sure they'll run that mode again at some point. But we don't know when. So let's enjoy it while we can. All right. I think I'm going to get into Shifty Shafts. If I can find it. It's around here somewhere. I think this is it over here. Now I know there's a gnome around here somewhere. And we got a rocket launcher right here waiting for us. Now, I thought I heard a gnome down in here somewhere. Yeah, see, we hear him right around here. This is going to be hard to find, probably. There's definitely a gnome in here. I'm getting good at finding these things. I only have one more to find now. But for now, I'm getting out of here. It's one of these things where it's best to get out while the getting's good. I don't hear anybody, and I don't hear any explosions. But we're down to 47 people already. I spoke too soon, I guess. How much stuff do we have? And I'm going to run this way. I don't see any signs of anybody. I think I'd rather run up this way, actually. Looks like there's somebody over there building something. Or they started to build something. There's a train coming by outside. I was wondering what that sound was. That sound you just heard was a train rumbling by. That kind of scared me, man. That warning sliding on in the middle of the thing. I thought it was something coming at us. Wow, somebody knocked this out. Well, I'm gonna go for up here. Somebody already built a little bridge here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go after this guy. I think he just built something. Or somebody who just went up here, at least. That was bad. Try again. I wonder where they went. No telling. Probably best to get out of here if I can. I think it's best to hightail it out of here. Because I think I don't think that person is here anymore. It was up there, so it's good to just get out. I'm not sure where anybody's going to be. Oh, it's time to go into the center anyway. All right, we're in the top 25. We're actually number 18 at the moment. So that's not bad. Oh man, I heard it laughing. There's a gnome in here. Okay, so we know there's a gnome in here. Hopefully we have time to find it. I think it's back over this way. Where the heck is it? Found it! See, I'm getting really good at finding these things. I think there's another train outside. That is really pretty distracting. We're at number 17. I think. Were we at 18? I don't know. Oh, now we're at 16. The Great Fall. Somebody fell. Oh, you know what? I need to take this. I don't have much life. I need to find more supplies. I don't have any bandages or any shields. Without the shields and bandages, I would have been over when I fell down the thing. Oh, there's somebody over here. Saw him shoot a rocket. We may be able to sneak up on him. I placed 13th. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Alright, let's go back to the lobby. So we got the gnome challenge, I believe. Where is it? Gnome. Gnomes. Let's see if we can follow the treasure map in Retail Row. Let me Let me see if I can find that real quick here. Fortnite. I'm getting really good at finding gnomes now. Let's see, treasure map of Retail Row. Oh, that's a really easy location to find, actually. I know where that is. It's in Wailing Woods. Anyone who's played the game long enough, and especially anyone that's suffered through the chest challenges here, will recognize this place immediately. It's Wailing Woods. That's where the map shows. Located in the north section. Let's see here. Retail Row map appears randomly generated, so I'll be no helping guiding you to that one. But drop in the Retail Row and do your best to search around. One idea is to show up later in the match once the initial mess has already been sorted out. Retail Row is busy enough on a normal day, and it isn't even busier right now. This means I kept getting shotgunned while trying to screenshot the thing. So thanks to YouTube user General for providing a nice clear shot. Alright. Anyone who played the game long enough, and especially anyone who suffered through the chest challenge here, will recognize this place immediately. Yeah, Wailing Woods. And located in the northeast section of the map. The map is much more detailed than the ones we're used to seeing in the past, so it's actually going to be slightly better to find the treasure than in the in-game map. But below you can see, zoomed in, it's essentially just north of the tree. It sits in the southwest corner of the hedge maze. Someone had blown out part of the maze in my game, but here's me looking at the treasure from outside the maze. Okay, that's it. So I don't know if we need to get the map first, because we know where the map points to. Where is I'm not really sure I remember where Retail Row is. Alright. I think it's necessary to find the map if we can find the thing from the map, where the actual treasure is. So let's go for that. Well, there's the maze down there, isn't it? Which way is north? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I think it's under here. I think it's in here. Oh, this is probably where it's like one of these corners. No, it's other side. Got us both. Got us both. That's another kill for me. That's all I care about. Alright, let's get out of here and return to the lobby. Let me pull this map up here. Oh, it's right there. It's not actually in the corner. That's north. So it's... Where I lost my mouse. Don't tell me I've lost my mouse. Oh, it's north of the tree. Oh, right there. All right. All right, I see where it is. Oh, it's right there again. Essentially north of the tree. Oh, there it is. I know exactly where it is, I think. I think I know exactly where it is. I think it's right around here. That was it. That's called getting it fast. Oh man, and that's called being ganked fast. But at least I got the thing. So that should give us enough of the. That should give us. All right, so we want to. Oh, cool. We got this. I'm not sure that I care about that much. I kind of like the shoot with the wings, but it is pretty cool. Get a locker room. Oh, look, you got all this. We got like extra stuff here. What do we have that's new? This. What's this? All right. I'm not thrilled about that. But I have that one. I think. Alright, there. We got that all in there. What about this? Alright. And so we got this. I like that because it's... Well, except for the purple. Is really not that camouflage. I have this one, which I like, which is more camouflage because it doesn't have the purple. And it's black. That's a good one too. But I think this is my favorite one. That one. That's cool. It's just It's just cool. What can you say about that? All right, so let's see what challenges we have that we can do. All right, so we've earned that as well. Let's get back out of here. All right. So we've got 4 on everything. So we're caught up, basically. We caught up with everything. We have at least 4 on everything. We have 5 on a couple. What do we have here? Follow treasure map found in Snobby Shores. I wonder if we can find that treasure map. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go back. See where it takes us. Map in Snobby Shore. Ironically, Forbes magazine always tells you where this stuff is. Okay, I see where. Okay, where is it actually? Oh, it's in between those two things. Alright, let's see here. So it's in between. Oh, it's near Pleasant Park. Loot Lake. It's right there. The 2 trees. I'm going to leave the map up here. Alright, I'm going to leave the map up here for a moment so that I can go in and see if we can get this. See if we can get this. We need the map though. I need the map. Alright, I need to find... Okay. There is Pleasant Park. And it's 2 hills. Okay, Loot Lake. Pleasant Park. So it's 2 hills. Okay, I know exactly where it is. It's those 2 hills down there, in between these 2 hills is where it's at. There are 2 trees there. Yeah, I think that's it right there. There's something about 2 trees, and there are 2 trees right here. I think it's between these 2 trees right here, to tell you the truth. Or maybe it's these 2. Are these 2? It's 2 trees anyway. Oh, there's 2 trees. I think this might be it down here. I'm not sure which 2 trees it is. I don't really have a picture of the exact location. Well, I do, kind of. We are in the wrong area. Where is it? Is it these 2 trees? No, it's not by the road. Wait a minute. It's opposite of the road. Okay, we're by that. Oh, it's on the other side of this hill. I picked the wrong 2 hills. There are 2 trees right there, I believe. Yeah, I think these are the 2. Alright, we got it. Now the problem is we have no weapons. Because we spent all our time running around looking for this stupid... Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to lower this so I can see what's going on in the live stream itself. I need to find some place where there would be weapons. Well, there may be weapons here. Where is this? Doesn't really say where this is. But I don't mind looking around here. And indeed, there is a chest. There are lots of goodies in here today, aren't there? I thought there was another gold chest there. For a second at least. Let's see here. Let's see. Oops. We need to get out of here, really. Was I just in the air? No, I don't think so. I'm taking too long. And I missed that. How could I miss that? Come on, come on. Oh. That's how I missed it. Well, I already have another one of these. Wait a minute. Oh, there's one. There's. We can't really risk it. We gotta get out of here. We can take this. Time to run. That storm's right behind us now. And I don't know how far we are out from the center. Hi, Ancient. How you doing? We found the last gnome, so you don't have to listen to any more gnomes. Found one in the mine shaft. And then where was the other one? I can't remember where the other one was. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't have time to worry about that. The storm's behind us. Can't remember where the other one was now. Oh, the other one was in... the other one was... It was in... that bush maze, wherever that is. It's in... It's in, where the woods are. There's a woods. I can't think of the name of the woods now. It's over there, it's the bush maze. There was one in there. No, that wasn't a that was a map that was over there. That wasn't the gnome. Oh man. Something's incoming. Well, they're shooting. Wow. That's a guided missile. That's a guided missile, in case you're wondering. Where was the other gnome? I can't think of where it was. One was in the mine shaft, and one of the treasure maps led to a marker that was in the corner of that maze. That was Snobby Shores, the map. The Snobby Shore map, I didn't actually go to see that. I saw it on the web. It actually points out the exact location. But the Snobby Shore map moves around. It doesn't stay in the same place. Man, this is pretty brutal. Yeah, I'll definitely be here on Thursday at 6. I got here a little early today. I had to pick my car up. And so I got here early. Got out of work a little early. Alright, we're in the top 20. Just running around. Oh, I was looking for this. This is what I was looking for. I don't know that I need that. I already have one of those. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a storm. Fortunately, I have a med kit, so that will heal me 100%. If I get to the edge of the storm quick enough. But I think we're pretty close to it. Maybe not. Oh, look at how far that is. I'll have to use this when I get to about... Oh, we're close. We're close, but we don't. We gotta stop. Because we won't have enough time. Because it takes extra time for this thing. Oh! Man! Didn't stop in time. I forgot how much time it took. Yeah, where was that other thing? I'll tell you where it was. The last gnome... You know, I don't know where it was because I don't think it was listed in the thing. I think I stumbled on it. Google. Where is... Oh, there goes that guy. Come on, show me. Locked up on me. Gnome locations. Let me see if I can remember what gnome location was. Okay. Well, we're down to 7, it looks like. Gnomes, gnomes, gnomes. Preventing me to dealing with... Where are the locations? Challenges, leaks. And it's not there. Tomato Town. We got Tomato Town Retail Road. So Snobby Shores, Greasy Grove, Lucky Landing. Oh, the other one. I found another gnome where the... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your friend. Yeah, that is bad when that happens. Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I've had that happen before too, and it's really it's really bad, but particularly when it's kind of unexplained. Yeah, it's too bad. See, let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. This game gets very loud with these explosions. Yeah, I have a friend that I had a friend in high school and college that not that long ago I found out he had died recently. I was trying to look him up, and he had died just like a year before. And the interesting thing about that guy was he was really into model airplanes, and I remember another friend of mine who was friends with him too would say he makes that's all he does is make airplanes, and he thought that was kind of impractical. And the guy ended up getting a job designing model airplanes. He would do recreate. He'd research the airplane and recreate it exactly. So that's kind of cool. I wasn't in contact with him when he got that job, but I think he had it for years because I kind of lost contact from him. And when I finally, you know, found out where he was at, he had just died, which was kind of a bummer to find out about. He was a nice guy, but yeah, he loved airplanes. Yeah, he did. Definitely did what he loved. So that was so cool. And I thought it was kind of funny that my friend would say, he was like, "Ah, well, man, that's all he does is build airplanes," and it's like he ends up getting a really good job just doing that. It's funny. There's a movie. It's called The Flight of the Phoenix. They remade it a few years back, I think, but it was originally from the '60s with Jimmy Stewart in it. And in the original movie, this plane crashes, and when the plane crashes, it's in the middle of the desert, and nobody can get to them. And this is like in the '60s, and so they're going to die in the desert, and they come up with an idea to rebuild the plane kind of smaller and take off, and that's why they call it the flight of the phoenix. The phoenix rises from the ashes, and there's this German guy who's designing it, and so Jimmy Stewart and this other guy who are kind of the leaders of the group are talking, and they're kind of not really sure about this guy. They're like going, ask him how many planes he designed. And in real life, Jimmy Stewart was actually a pilot. He was a brigadier general in the Air Force. And so Jimmy Stewart goes up to the guy and he asks him, and he goes, "Oh, I've designed a lot." And he pulls out this catalog of model airplanes. And the the guy had never designed a real airplane. They were all model airplanes. And Jimmy Stewart says something, and he goes, "Hey, before there were airplanes, there were model airplanes, and that's how they developed airplanes. They made models of them initially." So, but in the movie, the plane actually does fly. But it was funny when they find that out. They decide not to tell anybody. All right, that's the end of that match. That guy won. Yeah, so yeah, it was pretty cool. The guy really did what he loved. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, see, that's not really an exciting thing to get that banner. All right, I think we've got we've got at least 4 in all the week's challenges on this game, which is cool. All right, let's get back out there. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go any? Is there any place I have to go? I found that treasure map in Dusty Depot. What was the best and most important lesson I've learned in life thus far? Oh, let me think about that one. I'd say never give up is a good one, because a lot of times I've thought about giving up at certain things, and even in just video games, like you give up sometimes, and if you don't give up, sometimes you'll win. Sometimes the tide turns, but in life, a lot of times, if you give up too soon, you miss your opportunity to kind of triumph over something. But then again, you also have to realize there's a point where you cut your losses. You don't want to go after something so long when it's obvious that maybe you should try another way. So when you get an idea, don't let anybody kind of tell you, "Hey," whenever you have an idea, here is a good one. People are always going to tell you, "Hey, that's not going to work." They're going to think of there's always people who will think of a million ways why something will not work. And they're not the ones who ever come up with the great ideas. So if you have an idea and you kind of believe in it or you think it might work, you ought to give it a chance, you know? That's probably one of the most important lessons that I've learned is you just got to keep at things and not let people discourage you. Also, you got to be patient a lot of times, which is unfortunate. Like if you're trying to solve a problem, you have to be patient, and you like sometimes the best thing to do, like if you're getting like caught up and you're trying to solve a problem or something, and you're at the point where you're really frustrated. Sometimes the best thing to do is walk away for a little bit and then come back, take a break, you know. I work with computers, so I'm always troubleshooting stuff, and I remember somebody asked me once, "Gee, how do you do all this stuff? Because it seems like it's really kind of will get on your nerves trying to solve some of this stuff. It seems unsolvable." And I said, to me, it's a game, so it's kind of fun. It's like doing a crossword puzzle. So if you look at things like a game or you enjoy what you're doing, it's not as bad. Eggs really bounce, man. No wonder I can't hit anybody with one. Well, you shouldn't really give up on love. A lot of people give up on that, though. But yeah, you shouldn't. That's not something. You should always. The thing about being human is the idea of there's always hope. You know? So giving up is something. You know, there was a movie, Stanley Kubrick directed it, but it was his last movie, and Steven Spielberg finished it. And it ended up not being that great of a movie because it ended up being really long, and because I think the two of them were working on it, I think Kubrick wanted it to go in a different direction. I think his direction was going a little darker, and Steven Spielberg tried to lighten it up a little bit, and I don't think it worked real well. But the whole thing about that movie is, at the end of the movie, there are no humans left. There are only robots left. And the robots really admire people, even though they're all gone, because, yeah, AI, that's a movie. They admire people because they always have hope in the end, which is something that robots really don't have, because they're kind of very logical or whatever. I better find a weapon. Sometimes I forget to look for weapons because I get distracted by challenges or whatever else. We're down to 50 people already. Yeah, I like Stanley Kubrick. Do you like Stanley Kubrick? He made some great movies. I mean, he made 2001. He made Doctor Strangelove, which is a really odd movie, but it is amusing in many ways. But it's very strange too. It's kind of a dark comedy, though. Now, I hadn't heard about a conspiracy about Stanley Kubrick, but I can kind of believe there would be one. Oh, I found a weapon. Without even trying. That's the thing about these explosives. Most of them kind of... What is this? Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oops. And I missed it. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of treasure chests. I don't even know what to keep. There's so much stuff. Oh man, what's this? I already got one of those. Alright, let's see. I need this. I need one of those. Oh, uh-oh. Gosh, I've never seen that many chests just around like that. Outside. Pretty easy to get at. I've only been up here once, though. Let's see here. It's time to run. Yeah, I haven't heard about the Stanley Kubrick conspiracy theory. Another one about Jim Morrison, that he didn't really die, that he planned his death because to fake his death because he had always said that. I don't really drink, so I've drank before, but I don't drink regularly at all. I mean, I don't mind if other people drink, but it's just I don't drink. I like what Ted Nugent, the guitarist, said about drinking and taking drugs. He said, "I don't drink and take drugs," he goes, "because I want to be asleep when I'm asleep and awake when I'm awake." But he said that a long time ago. Oh! That was bad. That was a sad ending. He said that a long time ago. He said that like in the 80s or something. I always remembered that. He said, I wanna be awake when I'm awake and asleep when I'm asleep." Which is kind of odd because he was like a heavy metal rock guy, and you would have thought he would have been into all sorts of stuff. But then you look at like, do I have Discord? No, I've never actually used that before. I know what it is. I may have to set that up. I know other streamers have set up like a Discord channel and stuff. So maybe I'll do that. I did get the Nightbot thing set up. I haven't messed around with it a whole much, but it actually has like the basic thing set up on the stream now, so I think I have a poll set up on it. If you type !poll, I think a poll will come up. I haven't set up any timers though on that. But maybe I'll mess around with Discord next. I know a few people streamers I've seen have it. Nothing happened, did it? I wonder. That's odd. Maybe Nightbot got turned off. Or maybe my poll's gone. Well, that's odd. Oh, there it is. There it is. Are available at Nightbot. Okay, cool. I thought I did something to it. I was messing with it last night, but I didn't have time to totally... What is this? Oh, it does? Maybe I turned the commands off. I need to mess with that. I thought I enabled them. No, I disabled. I thought I disabled like one. This isn't good. Oh. Well, it could have given me some bandages or something. Let me see what I can find. I'm finding a lot of chests. Oh, this is what we need. We need this. Yeah, I think I thought I disabled song requests. I don't know. I had to figure out how that works. I have to set that up and figure out if it's... copyright issues on that. So I don't understand. Oh, what's... Take that. Oh, isn't that interesting? It's... I might have to turn Nightbot off if it gets annoying. Yeah, it's supposed to like watch for spam, I guess. I'll take a look at it as soon as this round ends, which could be at any moment at this point. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe I should turn that off. I thought it was just supposed to ban you if... I haven't looked at all the settings. I thought it was just supposed to ban you, like, if you kept on... Yeah, it's supposed to give you a warning first, I think. I set up a poll, and it actually ran... It had a link last night for it. I must have turned it off. Yeah, I think I do. I think I'll do that after this thing. I think it bans you. I think it warns you and then it bans you for 5 minutes. Oh, no, I don't want to ban emojis. Did you try an emoji? Well, no, don't try it now. We'll cut you off. But let me take a look at it after this thing. I don't want to stop people from talking on it. That would be bad. I found out I turned off the get hydrated bot too because it was starting to get annoying. It was even when I had reruns on, it kept on saying you've been on for 8 hours. You need more water. I'd like check back and it was on there. So I don't know how that got turned on. But you can like subscribe to that thing and it will remind you to drink water. It apparently disappeared for a while, but they brought it back or something. It's actually It's actually on a. It's actually on. There's actually a channel on Twitter that, and it shows the statistics from it. Oh, take care too. Have a great day. I should be on probably around 6 tomorrow too. I got on a little early today. I can try to be on 6 every day. Every day, and not every day. Every weekday, and then maybe mornings on Saturdays and Sundays or something like that. I don't know. Just depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be on by about 6. But if I run a little late, it might be like 6:30. Or it might be as early as 5:30, but I think 6 usually I should be on about then. Oh, man. Ah. That was just sad. I look at this while this guy runs around shooting people. Let me look at this what do you call it? Nightbot. Make sure I don't ban people. Or not me, but spam protection. Oh wow. What's enabled? Repetitions. Let's disable that, shall we? All right. I think I disabled what that one's. Why is excessive caps says it's disabled? Repetitions. Oh wait, no, they're all enabled. Let's disable them. Oh, you know what? I'm going to disable all those for now. Excessive cap. Yeah, I'll go back to that at some time, but yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to ban people from the thing. How rude of this thing! It's like taking over, and then it doesn't even do any of the commands. What are the default commands? It says that the commands are enabled. Let me see what happens when I do this. Let's go here and go poll. Invalid parameter. Oh, maybe the poll is over at this point. How crazy is that? All right. Like I can go. What are the parameters? Poll, and I go new, and what does it do? No, that's not right. Poll new. New. Option 1, option 2. Title. Poll. New. And then title. Let's see. Favorite game. And then we put this here, and let's just say Fortnite. Minecraft. Hearthstone. All right, so then there's a poll right there. But what happens when I say poll again? Oh, okay. Oh. So isn't that interesting? Well, how do you bring up if you're looking for a poll then? Oh, go for poll. Results. Okay. Oh, that's Interesting, but not greatly useful. All right. Oh man, look at this. Got something going on with my green screen back here. I think it's because the sunlight's hitting it in an odd way at the moment. Alright. Alright. Well, I'll have to mess with that later. I don't understand what's disabled. iSongs is disabled. I don't understand that. Well, I'm going to try that on somebody else's channel. See what happens. I'll have to mess with that more. Or at least I turned the spamming off. Alright. Down to 13 right here. I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, let's see here. That definitely is pretty loud. We're down to 8 people. Whoa! Well, there we go, man. Oh, they've got a rocket launcher. Or not a rocket launcher, a guided missile, actually. Oh, here comes the storm. Wow, it stopped right on the edge there. Down to 4. Let's see what's going on. Wow. Look at how close it's moving in onto this thing. Oh man, look at how close it is. The storm is. Wow. This is pretty epic. This is a pretty... Oh, there's only 2 left. Alright, look at that. Oh, cool. Wow, this person's really good at with the misguided missiles, man. That is pretty cool. Well, I guess they've cut that off, haven't they? All right. So we're all caught up here for now. Thursday at 6 p.m. I should be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. too. Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm going to be opening the Hearthstone deck. I've got to, what do I got to do? I've got to figure out my future strategy for Hearthstone because I'm at a level now where I am running into some difficulties. And it has to do with decks. And I think I need to level up some of my other heroes is what I need to do. But I think I need to do it on well, I think I need to do it on well, let's go over to Hearthstone for a second, shall we? Yeah, I shouldn't mix Hearthstone in the same stream, should I? Well, this is kind of the end of the stream. Well, maybe it's just a preview. Let's turn this on so I can mess around with my screen. Let's get out of Fortnite. Let me bring up Hearthstone for just a moment. Is it kind of a teaser? You know, always good to have a teaser. I don't know how many people like Hearthstone or Fortnite. You know, some people only like one or the other. Patch one. Oh, I think we're running a patch. It's initializing. Of course, it would be initializing when I want to just look at it real quickly before the end of the stream. Wow, it looks like they're running a patch. That's cool. Maybe they'll fix that stupid little meter thing that says, what does it say? It says, worthy opponent all the time. Maybe they'll make that a little more exciting, or so it doesn't freeze. But that's probably not. Oh, we can view the patch notes. What are the patch notes here? We're on the cusp of a new Hearthstone year. This Hearthstone update puts the final touches in place for the new Year of the Raven and the launch of Hearthstone's latest expansion, the Witchwood. We're also adding Lunara, the new Druid hero. Oh, that's cool. Daily quest improvements, friendly challenge deck sharing, arena updates, and a new card backs. We're also fixing some bugs. Well, this sounds very cool. I guess they're getting ready for the Witchwood release on Thursday here. So this is apropos. It's just a teaser here, isn't it? Brave the Witchwood on April 12th. Join the best monster hunters. Seek out the source of dreadful curse in the haunted forest. April 12th. And what is it? It's 10th today, so it is in fact Thursday. It is in fact Thursday. Let's see. Witchwood features 135 hair-raising new cards. Well, that's cool. I hope I get some good cards. That's all I'm saying, because I need to do something with my decks. I'm having problems with the Jade Golems. But I have one of those cards somewhere. But I think it's for shame. Most of the Jade Golem ones I have are for shame. Every time somebody pulls out a Jade Golem, I know I'm going to get beat. Those things, I'm not sure what. I think they multiply or increase or something. I don't know what the deal is with those. But I know it's bad for me, personally. New keywords, Rush and Echo. Even in odd decks. Build a deck with Jen Greymane or Baku, the Moon Eater, to boost your hero power, but you'll only be able to use even or odd cards. Now that's actually kind of interesting. Which should I go with, even or odd? Well, I guess you can change it each game. Witchwood's challenging for free single player mode Monster Hunt opens in 2 weeks. Time is short. The Witchwood pre-purchase bundle will remain available until 11:59 p.m. on April 11th. The bundle includes 50 packs at a special price. as well as 20 more bonus packs. And in Darkwood card back. Year of the Raven. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, I can play this now. The Year of the Raven, it says here, begins with the Witchwood launches. When the new year arrives, standard decks will be created from the following sets: Basic, Classic, Journey to Ungoro. New year arrives, standard decks can be created using the following. Okay, Knights of the Frozen Throne, Kobolds and Catacombs, the Witchwood. The following sets will become exclusive to Wild: Whispered of the Old Gods, the Knight of Karazhan, Mean Streets of Gadgetzam. The following cards will go to Hall of Fame and will become exclusive to Wild: Ice Block, Cold Light Oracle, Molten Giant. The Year of the Raven Once the Year of the Raven begins, you will receive a full arcane dust value of these cards without needing to disenchant them, up to the maximum number that can be used in a deck. Oh, interesting. New Druid. So I'm going to have Arcane Dust. I haven't crafted any cards yet. I don't know how to do that yet. This game is a lot more complex than I thought it would be. But it's interesting. You know, I never really got into card decks, which some people get into collecting and trading those. And now I kind of understand why you would get into that. It's kind of cool. But this is actually cooler because these decks don't take up any space. Plus, you can take them with you on your iPad. You know, you can use them on the computer. You can use Hearthstone on a computer, an iPhone or an Android phone, an iPad or an Android pad, and so you can take it anywhere with you. Earn Lunara by winning 10 standard, ranked, or casual games after the new year of the Raven arrives. Daily quest updates. All quests previously awarded 40 gold will now be awarded 50 gold. Most daily quests are now easier to complete. The quests required prior to this patch will keep old requirements and rewards. Friendly challenge deck sharing. Now you can share your decks with friends during a friendly challenge. Well, that's nice. Feature isn't available for Tavern Vault or Fireside Brawl. Noble Garden is coming. We've begun preparing the tavern for an excellent event coming in spring. Added the following card backs: Raise the Roof, Monster Hunter, Lunara's Garden. Arena updates: moderately reduced appearance rates, cards, etc., etc., etc. All right, that's pretty much it for that. So I can turn all this thing on now. I can turn this on, and wait a minute. Let's go back to here, and we're coming back.
Come on in.
Wrong
Spend an
thing.
evening by the fire.
All right. Oh, I earned 3 packs. Monsters and traps. Wait. Arm yourself with a dungeon elf. Legendary loot. Reward. Arm yourself. What do we got here? Begin a dungeon run. Mage victory. 3 victories. Win 3 games with any class. Alright. This card has changed. Costs 1 less for each damage. I think that what changed on this is that this was 25, I think, before, which seemed a lot. Costs 1 less for each damage your hero has taken. Oh, that isn't as bad as I thought. That is an interesting card. That interests me now. I never didn't read that correctly before when I was looking at it. I'm gonna try here real quick. What am I going to try? I'm gonna go with the casual. I'm gonna play casual with my mage first. See what happens. Casual are supposed to be a little better or easier to win, but you can still level up on them. You can still get experience and level up.
Medivh versus Malfurion.
I must protect both. Let the games begin.
All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna keep all those. I'm gonna keep all those. See what happens here.
I smell blood. I cannot do that.
See how quickly we can get through this. So I'm really anxious to get these cards on Thursday. That should be fun. I've been looking like at different recipes for card decks, and I've been trying different stuff. Let's see.
It's time for a little blood.
Maybe we'll build some decks too. Alright, so we've got, well, wait a minute, we only got 2 of those. So let's do this. Thing with the druids is they have a lot of healing stuff. I have a druid now that I've been working on. They have a lot of healing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
We have 3 now. Could go with the secret. I like the secret. Since I figured out about the secrets, I've done somewhat better at times. See, I didn't know about those either. Those are special cards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, this ain't good. This might be pretty short. So we have 4. What are we gonna do? Gonna turn that guy into a sheep.
A natural mistake.
It wasn't really a mistake, actually.
It's time for a little blood.
Alright, how many? We have 5 now. What's this? This is deal 6 damage. This is taunt.
Dingo! Yes!
And then we go next turn. And I'm going to use this. I'm saving this because I'm going to use this to make the next turn 7 instead of 6 and use this and get rid of these minions. If I'm still here. I don't think I'm going to make it anyway. Because because if he has any spells.
Well played.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was well played. All right. Well, that was an inglorious end, wasn't it? That was inglorious. All right, well, that we need to work on our decks. We need to work on leveling up. At any rate, so that was just a. So we have some open packs too. Didn't we win some? Oh, you know, they might be these. These aren't available yet. Okay. I think there were extra of those. Begin a dungeon run. Oh, isn't that oh, that's a dungeon run. I wonder what that is. But we'll try that another time. Alright, so that's it for the live stream for now. I'll be putting back on some reruns. I should be back around 6 tomorrow. It's already Wednesday tomorrow. That's good. It's good. We've gotten through the week relatively unscathed, as they say, which is nice. It's nice to be through the week. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me, and thank you anyone who's watching this later on as it's being broadcast. Be sure to follow if you are watching this later on and you like it. And that's it for tonight, or for now at least. You never know. Sometimes I come back later, but it is a Tuesday. So that's not likely. I should get some sleep on Tuesday. But you never know on the weekends, a Friday or Saturday, or a day that I have off, a day before I have off. You never know when I will return. It just depends. So, we need to do this. We need to get... Not that. No. Where is it? It's here. I'm still learning these buttons that I keep on reprogramming. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, enjoy gaming. Excuse me. Whatever you do, enjoy gaming. And I will see you next time. And so we're going to roll... And we will see you soon, and have a great day and have a great tomorrow.